back again in the whip.
Is it recording?
It's recording. It's definitely recording, Mike. I mean, God damn it. I got to start off with the obvious, bro. I saw you changed your profile picture, and I couldn't help but notice you were at a casino.
Guys, we are back. It's been weeks.
It's been weeks.
We've been fucking up, right? I had fun at Vegas, guys, if you guys really wanted to know.
But did you push it to the limit?
I didn't. I did not. I was trying to get some pussy out there, I'll be honest with you.
You gotta be careful with that Vegas pussy.
I'll be frank with you, but the escorts out there were being a mission, bro. It was way too hard for me to catch an escort. So I was like, yo, fuck this pussy shit.
What type of prices were they offering?
Yo, they were taxing.
They were taxing,
I'm
right?
not even gonna lie to you.
I would have imagined.
Bruh, like, how much was it? Let me see. I remember a couple chicks were like $200, $250 an hour. I was like, I don't know, man. The other thing that pissed me off on the trip, not pissed me off, but Yosh was being so lazy. I went with Yosh, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. I mean, I understand we'd wake up pretty early, like around 9 or 10, and like get straight to exploring Vegas. That was pretty much but then like, dog, we'd smoke, we'd eat, we'd drink throughout the whole night and walk. I mean, day. And bruh, by like 7 or 8, dog, that's it, dog. My man Yosh was like knock out. Like night, bruh. Like, dog, he couldn't hang anymore.
Did you see any of like the fucking the architecture and shit, like the Sphinx or any of that shit out there?
No, but in the Bellagio, there's a bunch of statues, like the whole Caesar's Palace vibe.
The whole Egypt
like
vibe.
The Greek shit and like fucking what are those outfits called? Is with a T that those guys wear? A tavern or like a
Tito?
No, fuck. That the ancient fucking Rome would wear. Fuck, it's with a T. I have the slip.
The shit that the pharaohs would wear?
I mean, I don't know if the proper word is pharaohs, but that they wear like sandals and like they wear like a fucking one big little like a dress type thing. It's not even a...
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot the word for it. It's with a T.
They were dressed up like Jesus type shit.
I guess. Those are the statues and shit. I lost my phone in Vegas, which even made me even more fucking angry.
Yeah, wow, how that was like the swagger for like a millennium.
Yo, I thought it was drip.
Just like...
The Romes or whoever those guys were, like, they were dripped out.
It was just like the get out of bed look. Like, you just take the sheets with you.
The sandals were fly, though.
The sandals were definitely fly.
Like, if you know about Jeremy Scott, he's like a designer for, like, well, he's a designer, period. But he definitely copied heavy swag from the Romes and whoever these guys were.
Never left, bro.
Yeah, like, the fucking sandals had, like, wings on them and shit. That's drip.
That's definitely drip.
But yeah, other than that, bro, lost my phone in Vegas the second night. One of the nights that Yosh was being pussy about, like he was being pussy, like he was like, yo, I'm sleeping. And I was like, Yosh, get the fuck up. We're in Vegas. Fuck you doing, nigga? I swear I would be like that. And then he'd be like, nah, man. Like he'll still want to sleep. So I'm like, whatever, bro. Ended up going to party in Vegas by myself at some random ass casino. I forgot what the name of it was, but it was...
How was that?
It was, let's just say, that casino was a little ratchet. The hotel I was staying at was way nicer. The Mirage. That's the
Mirage.
I went to one that was called, like, it was literally across the street. Like, bro, Vegas, there's too many things to get distracted by. So I'm like, oh, shit. I just walk in there. I'm drinking by myself still. I don't know anybody in Vegas. Bruh, I kid you not. I'm playing. I'm having a good time at the slot machines, dog. I go to the lobby or the front desk because they give you like a free card or like free $20 to play the first time. Dog, as soon as I get there is when I start to realize I lost my phone, bro.
Oh, shit.
So then I'm like, dog, that's it, dog. Like, as soon as, like, I realize my phone's not in my pocket anymore, my heart drops. I'm like, oh, my God, don't tell me this shit. I I quickly fucking go back to all the slot machines I played in. Shit was gone, bro. I was in a ratchet casino. Yeah, it was gone, bro. Like,
You lost it?
yeah, I lost it. Somebody took that shit.
Fuck.
Bro, to this day, the fucker is on. I know you're not iPhone gang, but iPhone has a Find My iPhone shit.
I mean, I'm pretty late,
Oh, you're.
but it's no, and I'm saying late because it's the 6th. That's why.
Oh, my man is on
Yeah.
iPhone gang? About time, yeah. My man Ape had a fucking. I don't even know what you had, bro. What is it called? Galaxies?
It was a LG, bro.
You had some shit
Think
there.
about that shit. These motherfuckers make fridges.
You had some shit there. I was like, bro, you gotta. I'm happy you're. Wow, bro.
I'm just too frugal, bro. AKA cheap, bro. Like I mean, look.
I'm glad you got it about
If
time.
I
bro.
have $2, I'm like, bro, what fractional shares
I feel you.
can I buy with this?
But yeah, to end the Vegas shit, I eventually got this phone, which is an iPhone 12.
My brother just got the new one. That's why he gave me this piece of shit.
Gotcha. But yeah, other than that, bro, I had a good time. But I feel like Yosh was just super. He needed some cocaine.
You guys didn't find any?
I mean, I wasn't looking for. Oh, but we went through.
What the fuck are you doing in Vegas if you're not doing coke?
I'm not into coke like that, to be honest.
I mean, have you done it?
I haven't, so I can't say.
That's the issue. If you haven't done it, how would you know?
Yeah, but Yosh is very. What do I call it? He's very PC.
PC,
You know what PC is?
like politically correct, or like what do you mean PC?
And yeah, like he's very like. He's not gonna be like, yo, Mike, let's go do some coke, man. Like, he's not that friend. He's the PC friend. He's very, you know what I mean? The man don't even smoke weed like that. I'm the one that influenced him to smoke weed, probably. Like, let's be real. But whatever. We went to some dispensaries. Yo, the dispensaries, good fucking prices, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Vegas, they got a million type of tiers, bro.
Fuck.
Like, every tier is like platinum tier, gold tier, I don't know, diamond tier.
So you knew what you were getting.
Yeah, the higher the tier, the more expensive each.
More THC and
more
shit.
THC, bro. They even had the lowest of the lowest tier too. I was like, and it was super cheap. I'm like, damn, this is a regular price as,
Yeah, that's
like some
more-
street prices.
Yeah,
So like,
that's probably more like medicinal shit for like CBD.
but yeah, the dispensary prices A+, bro. Like, buying weed in Vegas was heavenly, bro. Everybody in there's buying weed, by the way. Everybody. Like, there's. In Vegas, they give you these certain type of bags for the whole weed and shit. It's like I don't know. It's a cool way to give you the weed in. It's a cool bag.
What were the people like?
The people in Vegas, everybody was friendly.
Yeah.
Bro, I ate at some place called Sushi Roku, and there was this like bald waiter guy. Very cool.
Man.
Super cool. I don't know. I did a couple things,
You didn't
but
see any like crazy crackhead type of motherfuckers like just walking down the street like just the crackhead footsteps.
there was a lot of fucking homeless. Bro, there was this one guy, I do remember one thing. We were trying to ask somebody about Fremont Street. Fremont Street is like the second strip in Vegas, pretty much.
Right.
So we see this random dude. I think he asked me for a lighter or some shit. And then I'm like, yo, man, you know about Fremont Street? We're not from here. We're just trying to explain to him, like, yo, is it a good spot to go to right now? It was like 10 p.m. or some shit. Me and Yoshi just trying to find the spot. So this guy is fucking... I didn't even realize he was drunk out of his mind, and he's with his wife.
Oh shit.
And then he just starts screaming profanities out of nowhere. Like, he was talking to me normally, completely fine. And then he's like, he just goes away. And then he just starts, bro, in Vegas, the streets, I don't know how to explain it, but the strip is like, you can't cross the street. Like, you can't just jaywalk in Vegas.
Right.
Like, there's fucking barriers and everything, bro. This guy just said, fuck it. He started jaywalking. And there's like 5 fucking lanes. Like, it's not a safe place to jaywalk in Vegas.
Was the wife just like acting like, oh, this is normal, this is how
No. She was like, oh yeah, they were Hispanic, by the way, too.
Right.
Let's put more detail. They were definitely Mexican. If I had to guess, this guy was just like, oh yeah, fuck you. Da, da, da. His wife is trying to help him out, like, get over here. And me and Yosh are like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. But yeah, there's more to the Vegas trip, but and I was like I said, if Yosh was not so PC, we would have been in there like swimwear. But regardless, I had a great time. It was my first time traveling in a minute, so, you know, it was cool.
I'll tell you what I would have tried to get accomplished if I would have gone.
Tell me.
If I would have gone with you, bro.
Okay.
First thing I would have done, we got to get some coke and hookers.
I was trying to do that, but
Number one thing.
I wasn't trying to get coke. I was trying to get some escorts for me and Yosh. But like I said, when Yosh had he couldn't hang, bro.
You got to get her for the half an hour. You never want to pay like
I will never pay for an hour. First of all, I don't even fuck for that long.
Who the fuck wants to fuck for half an hour, dog? At that point, you really want to bust already.
Nah, trust me. An hour, it's like dog, that's for like you and your actual girlfriend, you know what I mean?
Yo, I'm sorry, but 20 minutes is like a good amount of time
bro,
for
that's
both
enough.
of you.
That's enough,
for
bro.
both
Trust
of you,
me.
bro. She'll be satisfied with 20 minutes.
First of all,
if you get her there.
You're gonna be extremely tired after an hour. That's not even normal. Like I don't even know if I had sex for an hour before.
I haven't. It was just fucking frustrating.
I mean, I have too, probably, but previous girlfriends, you know, like, we're actually in bed, but, like, some random chick I don't know, like, I'm not in here to, like, fucking kiss.
I don't want to fucking make out with the chick at the bar that
exactly,
was running a train on some group of dudes before me, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you're not even, I'm not kissing no fucking escort. But, yeah, dog, like I said, Yosh was on that, he got too sleepy by, like, 6 p.m., bro.
Damn.
And it's like, I understand, because we were, like, throughout the day, we're fucking smoking all these blunts and drinking and just eating and walking for the most part. But, bro, and Yosh kept complaining about his feet. The whole
time. They hurt?
The whole trip, they hurt. The whole trip, they hurt, bro. Yo, and I'm literally walking the same amount as him. I did not complain one time. Like, my feet did not hurt once, bro.
God damn.
But whatever, man. It is what it is. Regardless, Vegas was dope as fuck.
Coke and hookers would have made a complete difference, man.
Definitely.
First of all, Coke, the first half hour, you know what I'm saying? You can get a good nut in.
Fam, Yosh, what or not, that nigga would have been up to like 2, bro. Easy.
Oh, you can get a good nut in, first of all.
Right.
And it won't take you no fucking hour unless you wait. See, because once you've been hitting Coke for like, you know, you've been fucking taking it every, 10, 20 minutes or some shit.
Yeah.
For 2 hours, that's when your dick stops working. It just stops working. You go from fucking machete to spaghetti.
Sheesh.
Like wet spaghetti.
Right.
And at that point, it's game over. You know, you gave that escort money for nothing. You know what I mean?
Have you ever fucked an escort?
No.
I have.
No, I've never fucked an escort.
I actually have, bro.
What was it like, bro? Was it just a quick nut and then...
I'll indulge. I'll explain. Let me see. How was it? It was actually a good time.
I bet. It's a nut.
But it was funny because the escort lives close to this area.
Oh.
So that was one.
Nice.
All right, I'll indulge a little more. Let's see. The escort was definitely older than me.
What's her social security number?
I wish I knew that too, but
so do I.
She was I don't know how, she didn't tell me her age, even though I asked her like 3 times. She didn't want to tell me her age, but if I had to guess, she was maybe like
45.
Nah, not that old. She was like a good 30.
30.
I would have, if I had to guess.
I mean, fuck, bro, that's...
Yeah, I'm about to be 26, so...
Chicks that are 30 are fuckable as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah, no. I love older chicks, but... Yeah, bro, it was pretty smooth. She was pretty cool. Let me see what else. Anything cool that happened during that transaction? I busted a nut. I'll be honest, it could have been better.
Did she try to make it good, or was she just like,
she was.
Here's a pussy, have at it?
Nah, she wasn't on some rushing shit either.
I hate the turkey chicks. You know what I mean? The turkey chicks?
What does that mean?
The chicks that just fucking, they stand there like a fucking turkey. They lay
no,
down,
my man.
And you just, you do the stuffing.
That is called the Starfish.
Get the fuck, the turkey's way better.
Nah, man. It's called the Starfish, bro.
You fucking fill her. I don't give a fuck what they call it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this has to go in like the fucking dictionary or some shit.
Yeah, those type of chicks, I would never have sex with a girl like that ever again. If I knew she's like that and she's just like...
That's so selfish, bro.
It's not even that. It's like...
so fucking selfish.
Bro, after fucking that, I felt like I was doing a lot of the work with the escort for like maybe like 10 minutes. And then she eventually made me nut. But she just didn't have the wop, dog.
She didn't have the wop? Shit was like semi-dry?
She put lube. I'll be honest. She put lube. She put lube, so it was smooth. But
like, what time was it? Because I mean, well, it doesn't matter what time. These bitches got to fuck
honestly,
up.
bro, it was an early fuck. It was probably like it was an afternoon
She
fuck.
was probably exhausted, man.
It was like 2 or 3.
Who knows? Maybe she had like a 24-hour shift. That pussy must have like fucking been pop. I mean, I would imagine you got to get like desensitized or some shit after a while.
She was extremely nice though. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
She was extremely nice. It was a half an hour sesh, and like I said, she was great, but it just wasn't the wop, dog.
Well, the price was all right too. The price, you got. I pay attention to shit like price, bro.
I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but the price wasn't worth it.
Ooh, damn, Mike, like that.
I mean, I'm not saying I paid a lot, but let's just say I could have paid.
Make it sound like you fuck sandpaper.
No, exactly. I don't want to make it sound like that. I don't want to make it sound like that, but I could have paid a little less. I'll say that.
Okay, that pussy was not at a discount.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't the wop, dog.
All
like
right,
it wasn't the wop, but it was cool. I still nutted, and she was super respectful.
So you think there's a fair price for a pussy that was like semi?
Hell yeah, of course.
Right.
Every pussy has a price. It's the truth.
All right.
But yeah, that's literally a good amount of things I've done recently. There you go. Oh yeah, the escort thing wasn't too long ago, by the way.
Right. Okay.
So that's current news for Velasco.
I think the world needs to like legalize the whole escort business, man.
I mean, we talked about it in an episode already. It's one of our episode names, legalized prostitution.
Right. I mean, but it makes so much sense.
It's dumb at this point, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I like what New York did. Like, it's decriminalized there. So it's like,
man,
perfect.
You gotta make it a business, bro. Like, you're fucking like, they gotta have like Uber
pussy,
Uber fucks,
fucks, whatever it takes, bro.
Like delivery fuck.
Deliver the pussy. And it's like a bill, so like it adds on to the delivery fee plus the pussy.
And there's so many ways that people are like getting a half-assed, like digital wannabe escort thing. Like
for sure,
there's dudes out here, because when dudes get fucking addicted, they spend. I mean, there's dudes on OnlyFans. I mean, that shit's happening. They're getting
like dudes showing their bodies and shit.
No. I mean, dudes paying.
Subscribing. Oh, okay. Subscribing to these girls.
Right?
Hell yeah.
And they're paying good money, bro. So I'm saying, look, why not just, you know what I'm saying, like, just make the thing legit. You know what I mean? Like, just make it a thing.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, the whole trafficking thing is probably what stops legislators.
But that would stop the trafficking, because if it's legal, you can, like, regulate it. Like, you can have documents and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the thing, though.
The same thing with weed.
I don't think they're trying to regulate it, though. I think they're just trying to decriminalize it. I mean, I think that's what they should do. Like, I don't think they should. You think they should actually make it a whole thing where they could tax it?
You know what I think? I think a lot of them are just pedophiles.
And
they're in the whole human trafficking thing.
They're with it. The government's with it.
The Jeffrey Epstein shit, you already know. I'm just saying, I'm not going into it.
The Clinton body count.
The Clinton body count.
How much was that? That's like what, in the hundreds?
The Trump shit, you know, Trump was involved. You know, it was a weird thing.
How many people the Clintons killed, bro?
I don't know, man. Listen, bro.
I know that's a term though, the Clinton body count.
I just so you, like, no matter what they say, I never killed myself. All right.
Gotcha.
Okay, just
they be whacking people, huh?
Establish that type of shit. That's just what I want to get at, you know. And furthermore, I just want to get at this next thing. It's just, I've been wanting to talk about it for a few minutes already. It's just
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
The Travis Scott situation at the
Astroworld.
At Astroworld.
Yeah, that was a tragedy, man.
There were
Sadly.
Well, it started at 8. It's 9 people that died now.
It's actually 10.
Oh, it's 10 already?
Yeah, it's 10.
My God, man.
There was a lot of crazy rumors circulating depending what actually happened.
Right, yeah.
One of them, which was fucking weird, was somebody thought that somebody allegedly was fucking injecting people.
I heard about the police chief, I think, talked about it.
He even said it. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, he was injecting people with a drug, or I don't know what the fuck it was, but that was one of the cases. Another case that I read online was, damn, what else did they say? Supposedly, Travis, it was Travis's fault. Everybody's trying to blame Travis on it, which I don't think that's fair. That's kind of fucked up. It's like, first of all, I'm performing in this huge fucking crowd. Like, you honestly expect me to, like, just pay attention to every single fucking human in there? Like, it's impossible, bro.
That's definitely an unrealistic.
It's impossible for me to notice. I don't know how many people there was in that concert, but let's just say it was like, what, 10,000?
I think it was a lot more than that.
It was more than that? That
Yeah,
proves...
definitely a lot more.
Bro, how are you gonna... I mean, I don't know, man. It's...
I want to address...
What are your thoughts?
I want to address some other things before even, like, mentioning Travis Scott, right?
All right, go.
For starters, I want to get the whole... there was something very similar that happened in Russia, like, a long time ago, like, before the Soviet Union even was a thing.
Okay.
There were, like, the czars, like, which is, like, the kings and queens, the people on top, right?
Right.
And they had their palace or whatever. And the people came to go see them, and but it wasn't accounted for, like, the amount of people that showed up. And what ended up happening is they were so eager, because I think they were throwing out, like, I don't know, food or some shit, like something that was being given out there.
Okay.
And what ended up happening is everybody scooted towards the front of the area. And what happens at that point is you have, like, a bunch of people pushing.
Catastrophe.
Hundreds and thousands of people pushing. And so you end up crushing people to death, right?
Shit.
And the Travis Scott concert was...
That's another thing. It was... People were saying they were just getting crushed to death.
I mean, from what I hear, it was definitely overpopulated, and it should have never been allowed to have that much people there.
Or more staff.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with, like, whether or not they were following regulations. So, like, the Astroworld thing, to what degree Travis Scott was allowing this to happen, to whatever degree
Forget all
he
that,
allowed
bro.
this to happen, he's responsible for that.
Not to cut you off, I mean, the police said that I think they spoke with Travis and everything before.
Yeah.
So I think everything was okay for the most part. The real thing is, bro, people that go to these Travis Scott concerts, they act like that.
Yeah, but he sort of asked for it, though.
Like, it's I mean, okay.
It's his brand.
Yeah, it's his music. Maybe the music makes people do that. Whatever the case might be.
They're still responsible for what they do.
Right, because they're their own people. But... That's what I was gonna say. Like, a lot of videos on Twitter shows that when people just try, for example, just any concert of Travis Scott, there's people always breaking in. Always. I always see the Twitter videos. Or like I mean, no, this is not Travis Scott. Playboy Cardi, his concerts, always there's people breaking in. So, like, at one point it's like, it's the fucking fans at one point. It's a mix, I think. It's like,
it has to be regulated if that's.
That needs more staff, bro. If you're gonna have like 20,000 fucking people, and the thing is, bro, they got kids there. That's the number one issue. It's like, why? Wait, first of all, why is there kids here?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Like, first of all, Travis Scott, his music is, I'm pretty sure it's fucking for adults.
Yeah, but kids.
Obviously,
the kids are the main audience.
Kids are the main audience, but at to a level, it's like, bro, there's 10-year-olds.
But at a concert, it just shouldn't be like. It's one thing for
Come
a kid,
on,
like,
bro.
to be the main audience, like, listening to it.
Right.
But to go to a fucking concert
With grown ass adults,
like,
it's
there's people
bro.
fucking doing coke there,
smoking weed, drinking lick, like, bro, it's not the vibe for a 13-year-old, 12-year-old.
You don't wanna have that.
Like, yeah, he might love Travis and his music, but it's like, that's where it's like, it was too much. It was actually just too many people, probably, man.
Well, that's like, if I wanted to, like,
Take a guess,
like that, for me, that's
of course,
Occam's razor, most likely scenario.
all the victims were saying that they were fucking getting stepped on, and they were just trying their hardest to get out, and it was impossible, bro. It's too many people.
I did see the clips of, like, certain people going up and screaming
to the directors of the event or whoever
the entire time, and, like, Scott recognizing that there was something going on.
Yeah, Travis realized it at one point. There's a video of that.
Realized there was something going on, but then continued the show.
Yeah.
Wanted to close the show. Don't know what was going through his mind. Never, performed a concert, so I don't even want to, speculate.
Imagine what he's going through, or how he sees it.
But I think there's, someone's responsible when they let that many people go in there, because no individual in the concert is, like, thinking, oh, I got to make sure that not too many people get in here. Like, no one, that's not the responsibility. You're paying for that. You expect there to be the regulations in place.
Right.
And if not, then somebody who helped create that experience is responsible for it.
I think there just probably should have been way more staff, bro. I think they might have been understaffed, cause people fucking died there, bro. You know what it is? You know what it is to die at a concert, bro?
Yeah.
That is fucking sad. You're there to have a great time and enjoy yourself, and something happens to you, man.
Can we address the satanic shit people are trying to get at?
Bro, I don't even want to hear any of that dumb shit.
You don't want to hear it?
I mean, tell me. I'll hear it, but I'm just saying, like, theoretically, like, come on, bro. Are we serious?
No.
Are people actually believe this shit?
This is the VNA podcast. No, we're serious. That's not even in my fucking...
What are people saying? Bring it to me.
The people are saying that it was a satanic
ritual and a sacrifice.
A sacrifice, of course. That's where you gotta go there to sacrifice.
What the fuck is Travis trying to sacrifice? People
to Baal, right? To the god of fucking child sacrifice or whatever.
I hate all those TikTok videos and all that dumb shit.
Oh, that shit is on TikTok?
For sure, 100%. Wherever, Twitter,
I'm sure they suck
TikTok.
at it, though. They don't do it like the fucking bitch shoot documentary people. Those guys are serious.
Or like the OG Illuminati guys.
Those are serious, man. Those guys are not fucking... They really want you to believe that.
I think Yosh actually believed the satanic shit. I'm like, yo, shut the hell up.
Man, people believe anything. It doesn't...
I'm like, dog, come on, man. It's saddening, of course. Nobody wants fucking people to die at a concert, but... The whole blaming Travis thing is like, I don't know, it's OD at one point.
Did you hear about this Satanist who was in the military and they were raping a bunch of kids in this military base and he was a Satanist and he was like in charge of that place? He was in the military?
Negative.
You never heard about that?
No.
Of course you didn't. Why would they tell you?
Who the fuck is that?
He was God damn it, I forget his name. But he was a Satanist. I don't mean Satanist like I'm fucking like trying to extrapolate or like he was a self-declared Satanist. The dude
like
even wore his eyebrows like fucking Satan.
Yeah, like he was proud of it. Like he was
on that shit.
Right,
yeah.
right.
He even went on a TV show to talk about it, make it seem like he was this nice guy or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like kids got raped on your account. You're out here acting like you got nothing to do with it. You were in charge of the situation, you know.
Oh, he raped kids?
Well, a bunch of kids described it.
Allegedly?
A bunch of kids described him specifically as being involved in the rapes.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Oh.
But like the situation was a bunch of people raped them, and they talked about like some weird ceremonies and cult type shit they were doing there.
Oh god.
The FBI investigated it. The FBI agent that I talked to you about, he investigated it as well on his own. I mean, it's all over the fucking place, bro.
Jesus.
There's definitely an epidemic. I mean, if you look at the places where kids go missing the most, like DC is on the top of that list, right? It's up there. Which makes sense when you consider that Jeffrey Epstein's being like politically connected and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, these guys are fucking freaks.
I mean, I've seen videos about like Satanism and people that actually
yeah, they say they're atheists.
It's about them. It's about themselves.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm about to say, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the devil.
I know what Satanism is. I just think, first of all, I mean, that's even dumber.
First of all, is there anything evil about Satanism?
Evil? I mean,
like, can it be described as evil, or is it literally just a way of?
It's more of a philosophy and like a lifestyle.
Right.
Like in terms of the way they describe it, generally speaking, they basically are a bunch of these dudes just look like a bunch of ego dudes. Like they just look like a bunch of edgelords.
Right.
Like really, I mean, if you're an atheist and you're doing this, you look like a fucking idiot.
I mean, but there's been people that have been saying this, but they just do some extra off the wall shit.
I mean, like Aleister Crowley was definitely.
Didn't Obama wear an Aleister Crowley shirt?
I don't know, but definitely the Beatles had him on the cover of their Sgt. Pepper album. He's been mentioned all over the fucking place in pop culture by like a bunch of
For
artists.
sure. The only way I know about him is because I heard that Obama had him on a shirt once. Could have been photoshopped or whatever.
It could have been photoshopped. It could have not been photoshopped.
He lived like back in the days, right? Like in the 19-something?
Yeah, he was in the 1800s.
1800s?
For the most part, in like 1900s as well, I think.
Does he wear a hat?
Well, depends. Sometimes he was just butt-ass naked, fucking goats and shit.
Oh, okay.
In a fucking room where he didn't leave.
Oh, he's one of those with the whole goat shit. Killing goats and shit.
And people and shit. So like, it was weird, very because this is a guy who, you know, he legitimately did believe that he could, you know, like connect
with the devil,
with some sort of force, Luciferian force or some shit like that, and draw energy from it, and that like the blood of young kids that are intelligent and in good health is very good for, like, you know, if you drink their blood after you make them very nervous and you get the adrenochrome flowing.
Yeah.
You know, you drink their blood right after you murder them and the height of fear. You can get like the fountain of youth or some shit.
Right. You told me. Drinking their blood gives them this type of adrenaline that's very healthy for them. Or like
listen,
some
folks,
shit.
I'm not saying I believe that fucking Bill Clinton is doing this shit. I mean, fuck, bro. But we gotta say something.
And hip hop Memphis artists use a lot of satanic aesthetics.
I mean, look at what is
3-6 Mafia.
Oh, you mean 3-6 Mafia?
I mean, they're an example, but I'm saying like that's just a whole Memphis thing. Like they just.
I mean, have you seen the video for Topanga from Trippie Redd?
No, I haven't. Why? What about it? It's some real.
That is a fucking satanic ceremony going on in that fucking thing.
I mean, Trippie Redd gives that vibe anyway.
He gives that vibe. Yes, he does. He does. And by the way, this is a fucking music video, not a goddamn documentary, right?
I mean, I could name you videos on videos where there's a satanic fucking ritual going on. There's an ASAP Rocky video.
Oh, the
fuck, which one is it?
Live.
Yeah, it's from that album. It's called.
It's in black and white.
Yeah,
I know.
It's not Pesos. It's called fuck.
Who says?
Is it that one?
You can't.
No. It's not that one. I know the name of that song. Fuck. What's it called, bro? Let me see if I can find it. I forgot the name of it, but it was like is it Pesos or What You Want? But dude, he's like the whole satanic. What's that shit called? The shit that they put on the floor.
The pentagram.
The pentagram. There you go. He's doing it, and it's like some hip hop videos. You just want to ask them like, "Yo, like, what was the point of that?" Like you just
like what the fuck are you doing? But like at the same time, you'd be like, well, I mean, obviously, like we're talking about him now. So obviously that shit draws attention.
So do you think that's why they do it? What's up? There we go.
That'd be the natural like explanation for it if you don't want to make a conspiracy theory out of it.
But then at one point it's like, is everything just a coincidence?
You gotta see Topanga, bro.
There you go. Look, I didn't even have to do much skipping. Bruh, come on.
Oh, I know that, bro. I used to listen to that shit. That mixtape, I've listened to that mixtape.
Legendary.
My God.
The song's a shit though. But yeah, the homies just chill.
Put the Topanga track.
Topanga?
Yeah, just look at it. I mean, if you haven't seen that, I gotta fucking. You're gonna see some shit.
And I fuck with ASAP Heavy, bro. Who's that dude?
There it is. No, but the video, the second one. There you go.
I'm not a big Trippie Redd fan.
Me neither, but you know, there's some weird shit.
At one point, it's like, bro, why are you cloud chasing so hard? This is cloud chasing.
That definitely, that's 100% a good explanation for it.
That's the 100% epitome of cloud chasing. Doing something that you have no interest in, but just to drive attention.
That's definitely some Charles Manson shit.
Yeah, but at least he believed in it, probably.
I think he did believe in it.
No, dude, I've seen videos of him in fucking prison. He believed in it. He said some shit. The snake. Everything is symbolism.
Yeah, the entire symbolism is there.
Horrible video. At least ASAP swagged it.
I mean, I can't. It's Trippie Redd, my dude.
I'm not a big fan of Trippie. I'm just biased.
I can't defend his. Don't fucking put my name there. I told you the video exists. I didn't tell you I like the motherfucker.
But yeah, we've indulged in hip hop and Satanism and their cloud chasing.
We've been there, done that, bro. But today there was a, sadly.
Dude, rest in peace, Young Dolph. Can't believe we took 30 minutes. We should have been said that. I forgot about that, man.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph, bro. I just, there's a part of me that there's ducks fucking. Oh, no, he's trying to fuck, but he's not really getting there yet. Rejected. Goddamn.
Where? Some ducks?
Yeah, there's two ducks there trying to,
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get to duck fucking.
But yeah, man, that was sad, bro. I seen the video of him trying to. I think he was trying to get some cookies from the place that he was actually headed to.
Yeah.
And then they murdered him, bro.
It was in his city, wasn't it?
In Memphis, bro.
That was
That's a bad one, bro.
people were mentioning, I think
I was a Young Dolph fan, dog, so it's like, damn, that sucks.
I used to listen to a few of his songs. I wasn't somebody that would.
Yeah, I wasn't a crazy fan either, but I fucked with him enough to for it to be sad. Or it's like, damn. Regardless, though, anybody dying of gun violence and a rapper, it's like, come on, bro. I feel like being a rapper and rappers dying is so cliche now. Like, it's gotten to a point where it's like, bro, this happens every other fucking.
It was definitely, further normalized after like the Biggie Tupac thing. It became
For sure.
After that.
Nah, but I feel like the 2020s, it's been out of control with the deaths.
Man, the thing is, like, the Chicago movement made a lot of dudes go from like underground to like fucking labels to just all over the place. I mean, there's the Chicago thing is there's a lot of people that died in Chicago that were there, whether they were underground or like they made it.
Bunch of rappers.
To like the big scene and shit. A lot, man.
You ever seen about the whole iceberg shit?
Iceberg?
Yeah, like not the rapper, but like the whole YouTube thing, Iceberg Explained. You never seen that what do you call it, expression?
You mean like at the top of the iceberg you only see like the tip of what's happening and then
Yeah, like how YouTubers, they make videos and then like it's usually about a topic and then it's like Iceberg Explained. So like it'll be like that's the first things they speak about would be like conspiracy theories based on like light conspiracy theories, that, and then the more they go down and down the iceberg, it gets like deeper in the ocean. They talk about things that are even more fucking deep and like more. You never seen a video like that?
I've seen that. I've seen a lot of memes about that too, where they try to.
Yeah, no, I was just saying because I was watching like a hip hop Iceberg Explained, and it was like it was just a bunch of conspiracy theories. Like, let me see if I can give you one I can remember. One of them was that the music industry. What was it? Oh, the music industry and about industry plants, or about how, I don't know, there was a million.
The industry plant phenomenon is very
that's a conspiracy theory that a lot of people believe, that
very interesting.
The music industry picks an artist, like they actually pick them and be like, yo, you're the next thing, we're gonna blow you up. And
I mean, they do that.
I mean, there's no proof if you want to get technical.
I'm saying, but like, if you get somebody, you give them a contract, you want them to do as much as you can.
No, but the whole conspiracy theory is that it's more of like a,
like you were selected for this.
Yeah, like it's not like my manager's trying to look out for me and
it wasn't your talent. There was a motive.
Yeah, like they just, I don't know what it is, but that's what they said, that a lot of people have said that Drake's an industry plant.
A lot of people seem to think that the industry fucking brain fart.
You good, bro? Keep it going.
Industry plant issue has to do with they want to have white rappers or some shit like that. That's one thing.
A lot of people say that a lot of white rappers have became industry plants. The one of the things was Drake, though. That was in the iceberg thing, that Drake's an industry plant. And then they showed like a video of Drake way back then before he was like a rapper.
Drake is like he was fucking made in a lab or some shit.
Dude, that's literally it. He's an anomaly.
Damn, we both at it today.
Hey, man. The nicotine gum and me, I'm just hungry, bro.
Fuck, bro. Nicotine takes away hunger.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, yeah, it does. I've been there. I've smoked some blunts, but then the weed is like, it overpowers
The weed way overpowers the fuck out of that shit.
For sure.
You can't fight the weed.
Dude, did you see the Kanye Drink Champs interview?
Nah, man. What happened there?
Damn.
I've seen like clips and shit. I saw.
For sure, you've had to have seen clips. That shit was going viral as fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, the man is $9 billion up.
$9 billion?
$9 billion up, bro.
Nice.
That's fucking insane. He was name dropping like a motherfucker in the interview. He was talking about how his peers now are Elon and Jeff. And it's kind of right, dog. It's like crazy now. Like, those are your actual peers.
Yeah, if you're he's probably the richest black man in the world then at that point.
Nah, in America.
$9 billion. What's what other richest black person is there?
I don't know, but Kim has been on Saturday Night Live, and she said that she's married to the richest man in America. Richest black man in America, sorry.
Nah, fuck it.
So I would expect...
But he outdid Jay-Z at that point.
No. He been up them, like, immediately. Damn. Like, Kanye's the richest. He's the richest, bro. Bro, you gotta watch it just the way that, did you see the Kanye and Joe Rogan?
Yeah, but I couldn't watch the whole thing.
See, that one...
I was just like, what the fuck?
That one, you can tell Kanye was just, like... not that he wasn't comfortable, but, like... And Drink Champs is like Nori, he's a rapper. Like, he was just way more comfortable. Like, yo, like, Kanye's actually funny. Like, the shit, he was saying some genuinely funny jokes that I was like, wow, this is like it just blew my mind. Like,
there was no you don't got the answers moments.
Nah, he wasn't on that type of time, but he was talking a lot of shit.
Was he talking really quick? And like,
the fuck was that?
Like, really emotion, like a lot of like intensity when he spoke.
There was
like passion.
There was a lot of passion, but there was a lot of more happy moments, more laughing moments. Right. So it was definitely a good watch, bro. Like, you just gotta watch the way he like one thing he said, like the first thing he said in the interview was like that he's a nomad now.
Oh, he just travels from place to place.
He has no home.
Right.
He's just he wants to get rid of classism.
How the fuck is he gonna do that as a billionaire?
As a billionaire, right? But that was literally his first thing he spoke on.
He just said he's a communist.
That literally gave you. Oh no, he was talking about he hates the Democrats.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he hates. He's like, what happened? Where's Kamala at? I haven't seen her since she got elected or whatever. Like, he was saying shit like that. He was talking about how, like, when Kanye's right, bro. Like, how a lot of people were trying to shut him down because of his opinion on politics, which I believe, which is right. It's like fucked up. Like, so many artists were coming at Ye because he was like fucking with Trump.
I don't know why. I mean, even like even Lil Wayne came out for Trump.
Yeah. It's like that's what I don't like about this shit, bro. It's like, why are you judging a man on his choices?
They think he has to be on a side.
Especially on a choice where it's a political choice. It's like, bro. And then he was talking about how he's not fucking with Big Sean and John Legend anymore.
That's what I like about the Freemasons.
Why?
They don't talk about. You're not allowed to talk about politics when you're in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't talk about politics or religion.
A lot of people say Freemasonry is evil.
I mean, I gotta.
Dude, you know how much I'm willing to go into a Freemasonry building and pretend to be a guy that's willing to join. Like those guys that I sent you that they joined the Scientology for a minute.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's way harder.
It's way harder?
Yeah, because first of all, they gotta, like, you gotta have somebody recommend you, vouch for you.
Okay.
First of all.
References.
Second of all, if you're out to like the fucking, if you're into like the Illuminati type shit, like the conspiracy theory and shit, like, you only really get there, apparently, as far as I can tell, once you get to 33rd degree. And 33rd degree is not a fucking easy thing to get. I mean, first of all, you gotta get elected. People got to be like, this is the one.
Willing to like be like, hey, he's the guy.
Yeah, and by the way, we had so many presidents that were Masons.
Oh yeah, wasn't George Bush one?
No, not George Bush.
Or was he in the Skulls and Bones or whatever?
His father. Yeah, he was in Skull and Bones.
Which isn't a part of Freemasonry? Or no, that's a different...
but it's a fraternity and it's very secretive and they do...
Relatable like that?
Some weird shit that they do, but it's a frat, so what can I say? I mean, frats do shit like that. I'm
willing to pretend to be one, join that motherfucker, and secretly record what's going on. I will be the... Not all heroes wear capes, all right?
You know what they did record a few years ago?
What?
They recorded something that David Rockefeller said at a Trilateral Commission meeting.
David Rockefeller is a Freemason?
No, I'm not saying that because he was a free. I'm just saying because the Trilateral Commission is supposed to. If you're balls deep in the Illuminati shit, you think it's all connected. It's all from like the temples of Babylon and shit.
Got you.
Right. So, but they did sneak in some audio, and he was thanking the New York Times. I don't know if he mentioned fucking the Washington Post. I don't know.
Right.
He mentioned like fucking a shitload of different news organizations, and they have members that are there for helping us and supporting us in
Reaching new heights
and
type shit?
getting to the goal of a one world government, right?
Okay.
Which he basically just admitted.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah, he talks about a one world government. He's
New World Order, all that bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, well, even Bush said it. I mean, but it's such a vague term like New World Order. But,
Yeah,
but
nowadays.
But one world government, that's specific.
That's what it means, though. That's what they want, right?
That's what they want. That they admit it. Okay, that's not a fucking conspiracy theory. They say it. If you say it, you admit it. You say that's your goal. I'm sorry, bro. You're guilty as charged.
If you said it, you meant it, bro.
That's just what it is, bro. I don't even want to hear it. I mean, at this point,
There's so many, bro, when I be just driving around, there's so many Freemason buildings just around here.
there's a lot of symbolism that, like, even if you go to like
People's cars.
yeah, the symbol.
I know you've seen them.
Have you seen the Gmail symbol?
That it looks similar to it.
It looks 100% like the
I've seen all those in what's the word? Informational post about like how the Gmail sign is so closely related to the Freemason sign, and then there's like these other apps or like different other signs. Like I've seen all that.
I
shit,
mean,
bro.
there are a lot of successful Masons and shit, and I can see why they would like want to promote the Brotherhood and shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that makes sense from their perspective because they study a lot of symbolism. I mean, before people were in the habit of like getting into a university or some shit, like the Freemasonry was probably about it was a very like common fraternity for like people that were
Like-minded.
Like, if you wanted to get informed, right?
About what though?
If you wanted to get an education, because that's really what happens. Like Freemasonry, you learn like a lot.
Yeah.
You become very educated. You learn about history. You learn some fucking geometry. I mean, the Masons were basically I mean, if you think about the word Mason itself, I mean, these were the builders.
Right.
So I mean, this is just what it comes down to.
Oh man, I gotta meet a Freemason.
Dude, my dad used to know a lot of them. One of them gave him a book that he wasn't supposed to give him.
Oh, that would be so dope.
And that really influenced. Yeah, but he wasn't that high level.
So it wasn't that.
But he was. I forgot what degree.
That
he was.
eyeballing.
But
to
he
see.
wasn't a new guy either. He'd been a Mason for various years.
Okay.
My dad knew a lot of Masons because he was an engineer. And so like
we gotta get one on the pod.
Mason?
Yeah, will they speak about things? No, right?
They'll speak about it, but they'll be like
super vague.
We're just like, no, they won't be vague. They'll try to tell you like,
we're all good, man. It's
we're a fraternity.
What do you guys think?
The biggest decision we got to make is like whether we're gonna have a cheese or a ham sandwich. Like we're not worried about that type of shit. Like I don't know.
You think there's any type of evil in that shit?
It's hard
if
to
you
say.
Had to guess?
There's so many of them though. Like it's just like,
it's hard to pick. Like like this. There's so many Freemasons out there. It's hard to say that everybody's evil.
There were mad dictators that were like fucking Lenin was a goddamn Lenin from the Soviet Union. Like that dude was a fucking he was a very high Mason. You know, but
a dictator.
But so was George. Yeah, complete like piece of shit.
Yeah,
like murder straight the fuck up.
Damn.
And so I mean, but so was George Washington and like the first 37 presidents we had. So
they were all Freemasons.
Yeah.
Isn't that a little weird?
No, because it was common for very educated people to also be Masons.
Okay.
You know,
it was a thing. Like
so, it'd be like, oh, isn't it odd that so many rich people are presidents? It's like, well, I mean, like intelligent, successful people, you would expect
they tend to make more money,
right?
Yeah.
And it's less common now because there's less people joining. Freemasonry. People are just not as interested as they used to be, which is odd considering the amount of conspiracy theory videos.
That's what I would think. I would think those guys, I mean, but don't conspiracy theorists, aren't they against Freemasons? They're always like, oh, this and that.
Yeah, it's usually accompanied by like some spiritual, metaphysical bullshit. Yeah. You got to read the Bible, man. It's all in there in Revelations, bro. The end is near. That type of shit.
I can't believe that. I don't know, man. To this day, I have never met a Freemason. Or met anybody that at least admitted it.
I mean, I've met some, but I've only learned about it after the fact because they never tell me. It would be my pops having a conversation with them, and after they left when I was...
You just realized.
Mostly when I was a kid, and he would hang out a lot more back then with, like, architects and engineers.
Okay. That's super interesting.
And in Cuba, he wanted to start he did start it.
Okay.
But he wanted it to be like the Masons. He was reading and he was like, oh, so they don't talk about religion or politics. That's good.
Masons don't?
You don't talk when you're among the brothers, and especially in a fraternal setting.
You don't speak about any of those
That
things.
is prohibited.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Right. And so, which is the opposite of Twitter.
Right. Twitter is the land of that.
How do you think these guys have lasted so long? Like,
That's, yeah.
I mean, think about it. George Washington was a Mason, but so was communist, Stalinist. I mean, that's impossible. Lenin.
Stalin, the dude that murdered.
No, I don't want to say Stalin.
Oh.
That was an accident.
Oh, okay.
Stalin came after Lenin, so that's impossible to say Stalinist Lenin. I mean, like, there was no Stalin yet, you know what I mean? Because he was.
Oh, that's his name, Stalinist.
Yeah, Stalinist is like from you know.
Oh, is this a term? I don't know anything.
Stalinism is just like the approach to government
That he did?
that
Stalin?
he did, which was a piece of shit. But
Right.
some people, I don't know if they're just paid by some
People
Russian.
actually named it a thing?
Well, it became very common. I mean, it's also, like, there's Reaganism. People talk about Reaganism.
I was just going to say, it could just be anybody, like Castroism. Like, it could just,
Castroism is a thing.
Yeah?
It's a thing that I fucking hate, but it's a thing.
it's actually a thing?
It's a thing. It's been a thing for 60 years, as far as I can tell. I mean, shit.
Bro, what? I don't know if you ever heard of some guy named Danny Mullen.
I've heard the name, and it's probably because you've told me, but I don't recall.
Yeah, I probably have. I don't doubt it.
Who specifically is this Danny Mullen?
He's how could I mean, he calls himself a comedian. He makes these like funny videos on YouTube and shit. But whatever, just they were acting like damn, and I forgot the name of it. There's this college, I'm trying to remember what state it is, bro, but it's extremely fucking it's filled with liberals.
Oh, that's every single one of them. Shit.
Yeah, but this one is like the numero uno. Like, damn,
Is that in Seattle?
Let me, where's my phone at? Let me search it up really quick. But whatever, the video was about, they went to the college to troll these people, and they were acting like people that fucked with communists.
Oh, shit.
Like, cause since all of them do, like the whole fucking school is, let me see, find the name of the school right quick. Yo, the video's hilarious though. Like, they're talking about, like, just trolling, talking about one of the guys is acting like he's from Cuba.
Oh, shit.
Acting like he's like he just went through a lot of shit, but like acting like he fucks with it. Like, it's so based, dog.
It was awesome.
Yeah, like that. Like, yeah, man, Fidel, man. Like, he even tried to talk Cuban and everything. It's super funny.
What was it, like a Tony Montana accent?
No, it was super good. I'm trying to find, what's the name of that fucking college? Rating the most liberal college in America. Like,
This should be good.
I'm gonna put it for a little bit. Watch, like one clip. Oh, look, I was watching all that.
Seems like incredible. That's why me and my buddy
All right, let's see.
college students. The place has a higher acceptance rate than a crack whore. The
Evergreen State College. You know where that is
Oh, yeah, of course I know what Evergreen is.
at? Where's that at?
My dude, that happened to Brett Weinstein. He used to work there. He was a biology professor. And,
Okay.
man, he went through some shit. There's a documentary about what happened.
Where's Evergreen at?
I forgot the name of the
an
state.
alternative haircut. That's why me and my buddy Leo are gonna troll this place into next semester. Undercover as communists from UC Berkeley, we have 3 goals. Recruit people to our new cop-killing religion, infiltrate the social scene in nightlife, and finally, go in as Girls Gone Wild bros and blow the motherfucker out. Go ahead. Click that.
Yeah, but whatever, dog. They trolled the shit.
Send me that shit, bro.
I'm gonna send it to you later. They troll the shit out of these fucking liberals.
Oh, God. That's
All these people are talking, they're all talking about how, like, communist is fine and, like, how, like,
Yeah.
it's just like, talking to them, like, oh my God, it put, like, fucking holes in my brain.
It's such an issue, though. Like, they teach these kids learn about, like, Marx and shit, but they don't know any.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things they said. They're like, oh yeah, I just they were talking about Marxism, and they're like, yeah, man, we love it, this and that.
Oh fuck.
And I was like, yeah, wow, bro, like people are brainwashed.
That's the issue. Like so many of these like humanities and shit, like they teach you like Marx. They help you like really easily understand Marx. They really help you through it.
But why are they teaching that? Is that a new thing?
No, that's old. That's old.
But like teaching it in colleges, it's the
No, teaching it in college isn't old unless you're talking about like the Cold War era. That when nobody like wanted to talk about communism because we were against Russia and China and all that shit.
Man, fuck Evergreen College.
But they don't teach them like that, like legit economics. Like they don't teach them, you know, Adam Smith, even though you probably need a good amount of Adam Smith to like even understand Marx properly, right? And then they don't teach you, you know, they really don't teach you about like the further schools that came after that, the Austrian economics. They don't teach you this shit. Like they just don't.
It's in Washington. Seattle's in Washington, right? Or am I high?
Yeah, it's in Washington State.
Well, there you go. That's where it's at. No wonder.
That's an interesting.
Is that a blue state?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Has to be, right?
I think all the states up north that are to the west.
They're all blue?
I'm not sure, but I think so. Increasingly, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me on to that. Man, do you remember the last podcast we had?
With Gian?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
I feel like Gian was in the middle of some shit. Like he was just stuck in the middle of some shit.
He didn't say a thing, right?
He was like, you both have some great points. And that's it. This is great.
Yeah, he really didn't say anything,
And
bro.
that's classic Gian, bro. He's not trying to fuck with people. He's just
fuck
like,
with it.
listen, bro,
with
can't
it.
you guys just like smoke a blunt and call it a day? Like, just why do you gotta... And I get that, you know.
Yeah, like he wasn't ready to indulge or have a point. Like he was
Yeah.
like, fuck that.
We were talking about disparities and like what causes racial disparities.
We're
and
talking
shit.
about Kyle Rittenhouse. And this might be the good way to end it.
That's probably where we started. Yeah, that's where we started.
Have you listened to anything or?
I haven't looked at shit.
Dude, you gotta listen to some of the.
I've just seen the politics around it, and I'm like, bro, this is.
I think there's a lot of bullshit going on around it.
Yeah.
I think the judge is being extremely nice to Kyle.
Right.
Like supposedly he let him pick out the jurors out of a random what do you call it, raffle, and he picked them out. Like I was like, who has ever done that? Like
He picked them out of so it was random.
yeah, like it was random. Like he picked out.
That's a very weird thing to.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I don't know anything about the process, but that's
or law either, but like I've never heard of that.
It sounds weird though, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like the judge just had something against the prosecutor.
I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I don't really.
No, he's gonna get exonerated.
He's gonna get exonerated.
It's gonna get exonerated. 100%.
Do you think it's justified, the exoneration?
No, bro. Bro, this guy went from wherever he came from with a fucking loaded gun.
Yeah.
He traveled states. I don't even care what happens after that. That's like some premeditated shit. Like, that's like me saying, yo, let me go get my gun. I'm going to fucking Alabama right now and I'm going to go protest. And it's like, why are you bringing a gun, though? But the whole thing is that, and I've been watching Ben Shapiro, and he's completely with Kyle. Like, he's with him.
Yeah, no, I 100%.
You could imagine, yeah. But Ben is just saying that, like, yeah, that it's all self-defense.
That it was self-defense, yeah.
Yeah, and that they have nothing on Kyle. That's the whole thing. But it's like, I don't know, I think the morality of the whole thing is like, maybe he did do self-defense, but it's like, he should get at least charged for having a fucking gun and being a minor.
Yeah.
He's not getting charged for it. They dropped that charge.
That's a separate charge.
They dropped that charge, and now they're going to find out, oh shit. And now they're going to find out if he's going to get guilty for the actual killing of a double homicide.
Right.
And that's what the jurors now are trying to figure out. Because I think they already did the whole trial thing already. Like,
Yeah, they're deliberating right now.
They're deliberating, right, gotcha. So, yeah, that's the whole update with Kyle, man. And he fucking, you saw him cry, right? That boy couldn't even drop a tear, bro.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Get out of here.
I'm not.
Come on, man. Like, if you're not gonna cry, if you don't really want to cry, just don't cry, bro.
I think people do attach like too much to individual cases of shit. Like this, for example, this is some shit that I don't know why, but the media ran way the fuck over it.
I mean,
like
it's,
a million other people have died under like worse circumstances, like
for sure,
like mass homicides and shit at a greater number.
For sure.
Like, and it just gets like, fuck it, nothing.
Yeah, but there was a lot of publicity with Kyle because
It was political. That's why.
Because
Because it was political. It was partisan. It was one group versus another.
I mean, yeah, you could
That's
say
how the
that. Of
event
course.
happened, and the coverage immediately became politicized because that's what people want. They want the channel that they watch, whether it's CNN, Fox News, or whatever.
I mean, that's gonna be in general, though. Period. In life.
Yeah, but this is. I think this made it on steroids, though. Just like.
But you don't remember the time when he got out? I guess he got bailed out or whatever for the charge, and he went to like a bar,
right?
and like, I forgot what it was, but like people were like congratulating him and this and that.
Yeah.
So it had some buzz to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just because he like,
people have been sharing information about the people he killed.
that too.
That's weird.
Yeah, dog. Why?
I found those people very weird.
Why were they doing that?
Why were they there? You mean?
Wait, repeat what you said again. Repeat what you just said.
I'm saying-
they were sharing information.
I mean, it's publicly available. It's not like they were sharing information like from their fucking phones or some shit.
But wait, who was sharing information? Let's get clear. Kyle?
No, people in general. Just people in general. They looked up the public records and shit, and apparently these guys are like, one of these guys, fucking.
Oh, the people that Kyle killed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The victims. That apparently you can't say that.
Right. Yeah. And I don't know if he was like.
Let me guess. They looked up these guys trying to find anything on them to just like.
No, one of them is a fucking pedophile apparently.
No.
And so that's weird.
That is definitely gonna give some leeway to like say fuck this guy.
If the other one was a pedophile as well,
would you be like, yo, fuck it?
I'm almost at a point like if both of them are pedophiles, I'm like, bro, well done.
I don't even care
honestly,
at this point.
Honestly, I mean, from a legal standpoint,
it's still not legal. Yeah, you can't.
Obviously, that's like, of course, what the fuck are you saying? Like that you sound like I sound like a fucking idiot. If
like
I
an
were to say
asshole and a fucking poor people, you know.
Yeah.
But I completely get what you mean. Yeah, like if these guys were pedophiles, nobody would give a
If they
fuck.
were pedophiles, it's fuck them.
Yeah, I wouldn't care
Honestly.
either. But this guy Yosh was calling me. The whole thing with Kyle is just he's gonna get exonerated, bro. Like there's no if, ands, or buts.
I agree. I mean, from what because I remember when that happened, like seeing all the videos, and I saw some of the videos they released them in court. And I'm like, it's gonna be hard to charge this guy.
He's gonna get away with it, bro.
At least to charge him for like an intention and.
I don't know, man. I don't like the judge though. Like I feel.
On the other hand, like yo, if you see a dude with a rifle and you run up on him, like, do you not expect to get capped? Like, what the fuck? What do you think?
Yeah, that's 100%.
What are you thinking, bro? Like, I would expect to get capped if I do some shit like that. It doesn't. If it's whether it's Hitler, Stalin, whoever.
Yeah, maybe
somebody has a rifle and you're coming up to him like, oh, I bet you won't do it. Like, bro.
Maybe it was justified, you know, and maybe those guys actually did try to kill Kyle and whatever. He just killed them.
Now, like, what the fuck are you doing going across state lines with a rifle being like underage? Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
That is the number one issue, and I don't understand why the judge just let that slide. That's like, come on, bro. That's too much leeway, bro. It's like
I feel like his parents are responsible for that more than him, though. Like, to allow your son to do that, his dad was like, he knew what was up.
But what? He got the gun from his house or some shit? That's what I want to know.
The gun was legal. It was like it was given to him to use like temporarily.
Got you.
He had been like
right. It just happened to be in his house.
He was trained on how to use it and shit. How to hold it. I think he was correcting like the fucking prosecutor or some shit.
He was
like, no, I like that motherfucker. Like that.
Yeah, Kyle looks like he knows all about that shit. You seen the picture where Kyle's like dressed up in like a cop uniform? He looks like a lesbian.
No, I haven't seen that, but it sounds fucking hilarious.
That shit is amazing. A Twitter user literally misgendered Kyle.
Oh shit.
I don't even think the person knew. That was the funniest part. Like I think he misgendered him by accident and said some like lesbian joke shit. Yo, I wish I could find that shit. I'll send it to you later if I do. That shit had me dying though. But yeah, bro, I don't know what else.
Yeah, I found finally a debate on critical race theory,
Oh god.
and it was
Here we
fucking
go.
hilarious.
What? Who is it?
It was just James Lindsay versus these other guys that
James Lindsay? That's a very I just got a flashback because I'm watching Dexter.
yeah.
Yo, Dexter new season, by the way.
Yeah, is that a legit?
No, yeah, like Dexter Morgan, the guy who acted.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, his name is Jim Lindsay now, but that's like,
Fuck.
whatever, go ahead. That just reminded me
But
of
James Lindsay, who first of all, he has a PhD in math, right? That's his formal education.
that. Okay,
Right?
smart guy.
But he actually was part of this scandal where they published into like these, gender studies and shit, like
Okay.
all of this critical theory bullshit.
Okay.
He was able to, like, with the help of this philosopher who helped sneak him in, like, write a bunch of fake articles to see if their peer review process works, to see if they would accept this garbage.
Okay.
Because he'd be like, I want to show you how full of shit this shit is, that, like, I can get into this.
Oh, so he doesn't believe in critical race theory.
No, he
hates
thinks
it.
it's horse shit.
You said he debated somebody
He
against it?
debated other people who were,
On some Jordan Peterson shit.
honestly, those other people were just don't know what the fuck they were talking about.
I mean, isn't that like what most of the videos go by? I feel like 90% of debates against of critical race theory or fucking gender or any of that shit happens to be somebody that just doesn't have a good point, and then Jordan Peterson is just clutching it and he's like, yo, this is like this or this is like that.
I think, like, one thing, they don't want you to understand their theory, because the primary thing that these people want is, like, they want you to spend the entire time not being able to understand them. First of all, that's why they try to make everything complex, even though it's not. It's the most, like, fucking,
They want to take away free speech.
it's the most basic bitch dumbass philosophy you can ever find.
That's why I don't like, that's what we're talking about, the Evergreen State College shit. They want to take free speech away
Oh, they've been took it away. Shit.
because they don't want to, I guess, get offended or like pronouns and all that dumb shit, bro.
Fucking, yeah, why don't you just, I mean, at that point, why don't you just never leave the fucking house?
Literally,
Okay.
and yeah, like how I remember there was a Jordan Peterson video. I think it was the one that blew him up, literally, what got him famous.
Oh, the one where there's a bunch of, like, fucking people,
College
dressed up,
kids and
like,
they're-
emo ones and
yeah, and they're talking to him about, like, because I think he had
Nazis at his protest.
Yeah.
The fuck? What Nazis?
They were like, oh, what the fuck? You have Nazis in your protest. And Jordan's like, I have nothing to do with that.
Yo, he spent half his career, like, talking
about Nazis,
how
right?
horrible the Nazis were.
Yeah, he said that. He knows. I've seen a bunch of videos. He knows a lot about Nazis. But I forgot what the fucking, what one of their point was. One of the goth kids or whatever at that school. What were they telling him? I completely forgot now. I'm fried.
What gives you the right to misgender someone or some shit? I don't know.
It was something to that degree, but it was just like, he was just like he was appalled. It's like, what are you guys even talking about? Like, I feel like that's why we gotta bring one of these people on the pod, bro.
Bro, people don't have culture.
It's not even that. It's like how you. Yeah, I know now. My fault. It was like he was. They were telling him. So if I ask you to talk to me, tell me. If I ask you to, how do you say this? If I asked you to call me he or she or they or them, would you do it? I think that was one of the questions. And then
Right.
Jordan Peterson was like, oh, if I feel like it, of course. And then they're like, what the hell? What the fuck? Like they got
Like, this is a tragedy.
yeah, I'm like, yo, bro, how are you forcing people to say what they want to say now? Like,
This is a ridiculous thing to focus on in life.
but it's a thing that a lot of people talk about, bro.
Yeah, people are focused on controlling the behavior of others and not their own behavior, bro.
One of those,
It's a weird
the
fucking
Steven, what's his name? Steven Crowder?
Steven Crowder, yeah.
Or Crowder, my fault, Crowder. One of the, cause they're one of the girls that, cause they were talking about trans and like gender and stuff. And I think one of them, cause, what's the term where you have both? Where you were born with,
Oh, that's, fuck.
I don't know
It starts with a H. Fuck.
I don't know the exact term, but it's like,
Hermaphrodite.
no, it's not hermaphrodite. It's something
You mean gender neutral?
is it intersex? Damn.
You mean gender neutral? Like where they don't identify as either or where they identify as both?
No. Where like genetically they only have I think they were born with testicles, but they also had a pussy or some shit like
yeah,
that.
hermaphrodite.
That's the term?
Yeah.
Damn, but that wasn't the term that they used. I'm trying to remember what it was. Damn, it wasn't hermaphrodite, bro, because I know that term.
I don't know, but like the
Bro, whatever.
genitalia specifics, it doesn't matter, bro.
It was a term where they were saying that they were born with both, and like, how could you say I'm one or two? I'm one of the two genders when I'm just both of them. That was like her argument.
That's a stupid argument, you know, because like first of all, the only way that a species has ever been able to reproduce is, right, that a male species has ever been able to reproduce is with a male
Dick.
sperm and a female egg. That's the only way it happens. There's no other way to get it to reproduce.
Right.
So that's a biological fact. Biologists are pissed the fuck off at this, by the way.
At the whole...
Yeah, they're like, you fucking idiots are just shitting on science. We gotta cut it here.
Oh yeah? Is all that time?
Yeah.
I'm fried. I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
Guys, VNA.
we ended up talking about hermaphrodites, bro. That's the end.
Swag. We are coming back every week. Fuck with us. Boy.
Yup.